Yo, take it from me. Prison ain't the place to be, but at the end of the day, it's just a test of heart. What up? It's your boy Trill Billy, aka Vanilla Gorilla, aka Suge White, aka Toronto Blanco, the White Thunder Homes, back with another episode of TOH TV. We left you off last time in the cage at Sumner CI, crashing out with the police. We'll pick up from there, and this episode is mostly going to be like about all the beefing with the police I had going on at Sumner when I first got there, maybe my first year, or maybe a little less. But anyways, I'm going to jump right in. So I'm in the cage. The white shirt lieutenant lady had looked out for me, whatever. I got out, got sent back to my dorm. Now, either the next day or the day after, it was very shortly after this incident, the same shit happened. I'm walking the child. Bam, they stopped me. You got a shaving pass? Same cop. I said, man, you know I ain't got no shaving pass. He said, go back to your dorm. You ain't eating. I snap off, man, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. Now, what I didn't realize at the time is that the Skrrrt team for Region 2, Sumner was their, like, home base operations. And the Skrrrt team, for y'all that don't know, is, like, the special response team or unit or some shit. Like, it's like the SWAT team for prison, basically. So all the dudes that are on steroids, pumping iron every day, yeah, they're worse than the goddamn inmates. But what I didn't realize is that a majority of the police that are on this crosswalk right now are part of that team. So they kind of got a gang mentality. You fuck with one of them, you're fucking with all of them. So I start doing the regular shit. Fuck you, blah, 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 blah. I'm snapping off on him. Goldberg jumps up with the same shit. Man, fuck you, you still got a problem, shit, blah, blah. You know, I'm all this. And there was probably like 4 or 5 of them right there. And I'm snapping. Man, I'll fuck you up, and you, like, you know what I mean? Capping big time because they had all ganged up and stomped the shit out of me. But going off, they kind of, you know, roughhouse me a little bit, get me down a lot, put the handcuffs on, take me to medical, and then 30-day confinement rip. I was in, there's AC confinement and DC confinement. AC is like if you're under investigation or if you're awaiting your little court hearing, whatever. So, boom, go to the court hearing and get found guilty based on, I actually got the DR somewhere at the house. I'll have to bring that shit sometime. But anyways, got the DR, disrespect the staff, 30 days in confinement. Do that. And I spent probably the first year in and out of confinement. I got on that one, I think, a day short of a week that I got out. I went right back in. I'm crashing out. I get out one time. I took them on a high-speed chase. Now, that's what we call, like, when basically the police are trying to get you and you're just like, you take off. Boom, I'm out of there. So the first time I got away with it, I'm walking with my boy. How they do it, they call education 5 minutes before they release for yard, right? So I go with the education. I go out, talk to my homie from another dorm, and walk in, blah, blah, blah. I'm just eating up this 5 minutes before they call for rec. I'll be one of the first ones on the reg yard, you feel me? So I'm walking, I hear the bell ring to get to class, so I tell my homie, all right, we tap up. I turn around, walk away, and I hear inmate over the intercom, because they got a little sergeant station down at the end of this little walkway I'm walking on that I just turned around to go back towards the yard. Bear in mind, they're fixing to call for yard any minute now, right? So I'm walking. Anybody knows inmate ain't my name, you don't respond to inmate, like none of that shit. They're trying you. So he's calling inmate. I keep on walking. I ain't hearing that shit. Inmate, I hear it again over the intercom. I keep walking. I ain't hearing that shit. Hey, inmate, with the tattoo on the back of your neck. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm the only guy on this crosswalk, period. So I know who he's talking to. He knows I know, but I can always be like, hey, man, I ain't an inmate. I don't respond to that, you know? So I stop. He got me dead to rights. I turn around. I'm like, what? He said, hey, come here. I think about it, man. He said, inmate, come here. He says it again. I said, nah. I turn around, right? I keep walking. Inmate. Keep walking. Inmate. I'm like, man, I know. I turn around, I'm like, what, man? Right then I hear him release for rec. For first rec. It's like first thing in the morning. So now all these dorms are coming where all these hundreds of inmates done been released. They're coming up the crosswalk, right? As this is going on, I see them coming closer to me. I'm at the entrance where you go left to education or right to the red yard. I'm right there at the turn almost. I turn around the last time he yells over the intercom. I said, who, me? He said, you, come here, your ass is going to jail. Right then, this whole crowd, the first wave comes through, right? So I take off, man. I start going. I'm like, bump that. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? If you're going to dance with the devil, you might as well leave. So I run into the crowd, right? And the funny thing about convicts, bro, about prison is the same shit that could get you in a situation where someone's trying to hurt your ass, they'll act completely different if you're trying to get over on the police. And this is a perfect example because I run through and I'm cutting in front of mad people, bumping into people, moving aside, bro, and they're helping me. Yo, Jit, go, Jit, go. Go, man, go. Run, Jit, run. So, like, they're all trying to help me. Normally what would be considered disrespectful and would get, somebody would have said something if I'm just trying to muscle through the crowd and do what I want to do. But because I was bucking on the police, man, it's like even enemies were on my side. Even people that normally wouldn't like me, they're like, yeah, come on, we're going to cover for you. So I dipped in the crowd. They covered. I ran out, hit the red yard. Bam, I rip off the blues. I got blue shorts, white tee on. Stash that shit real quick. I'm walking the yard. I changed the paint job, dog. High-speed chase, got him. Right? That was the first time. The second time, I was at the library, right?